how this tournament started, just looking for something out of this consolation round. The starting lineups have been announced. St. Vincent Grenadines, starting with Sheldon Joseph, Gayleen Gordon, Shanique Deschung, Lauren Caesar, and Barsha Adams, while the British Virgin Islands were going with Tamara Phillip, Tiffany Jennings, Tarafa Phillip, Joy Victor, and Tyler Sharon Nibbs. Kino, what are your thoughts on this game?
Well, Kyle, this, as you said, is a consolation round. We're now in the playoffs. Both teams probably not as happy as where they like to be, but they have a chance to make a little playoff push. Well, for the BVI, for what I've seen for the BVI thus far, they have the heart, they play with aggression, they get at loose balls. So it's about their energy today, coming off of a excruciating loss last night to Jamaica. And for St. Vincent, still looking for their first win here on the season in the tournament. They have to get it going on the inside along with their guards play.
Very interesting insight. We're just about to get things tipped off. It's going to be Tarafa Phillip taking the tip for the British Virgin Islands, and she's going against Gayleen Gordon. The British Virgin Islands are in green, while St. Vincent and Grenadines is in yellow. Once again, this is the consolation game. Winner gets a chance for 5th place. Still a good sign of progress from both teams. Still time for improvement in this tournament. And it's tip-off time. You mentioned some things from the BVI. What about St. Vincent?
For St. Vincent, you have to get Adams involved. Adams has been the punch for St. Vincent on the inside, working on the offensive glass, and we'll see what they come out with.
The tip is controlled by BVI. Almost stolen there. Now Phillip up top. That's Tamra. Gives it to her sister. Now Phillip pulls up the 3 early on. No good. Rebound Adams. And there she is right there getting the early board.
As I tell you, for St. Vincent, you have to get her involved, Kyle.
Joseph to Caesar. Caesar pulls up just inside the arc. No good off the front rim. Ball's loose. Comes out to the BVI.
That's what BVI has to get. Those extra chances, those extra loose balls.
The hustle plays.
The hustle plays for the BVI.
Now Phillip to Victor. Gets it up top to Jennings. Jennings, it's a 2-point call by the ref, but it's no good. Joseph now with it for St. Vincent. BVI starts in what looks to be a zone defense. Gets it to Caesar on the corner, now low to Adams. And Adams with a 2-point bucket early on.
And as you can see, they're getting Adams involved, getting her some touches in the paint.
Jennings with it. Crosses midcourt. Both teams look to be in a zone look overall. Phillip to Victor. Victor drives, loses control of it. Joseph takes advantage of it. It's her by herself. Still trying to go in. Now Gordon on the baseline, blocked by Phillip. And the other Phillip with the rebound. Up to Victor. Victor with the layup, and it's good.
It's pandemonium in here for the host team, the BVI.
A lot of school children out in their uniforms supporting the host nation today. Yeah. Adams gets it stolen from. That's Tamara Phillip. She's by herself, and she gets the layup to go.
As you can see, the activity for BVI, that's what they're going to need going forward in this game.
Kind of looks like Phillip for the BVI is guarding Varsha Adams one-on-one while everyone else is in the zone. Like you said, Adams is the key contributor. Do you like that look early on?
Yeah, you have to get her involved early. You get her some touches. She had 2 nice looks, wasn't able to convert on that one. She is the only person that scored thus far. As you can see, they're going to her early. So we'll see how it goes forward.
Tamara Phillip with the ball now. Victor on the wing, guarded by Caesar. Up to Jennings. Jennings pulls the trigger. She's got it. She had a great game last night, contributing with 10 points, couple of threes as well.
As you can see, she's shooting the ball with good confidence, so that's always good.
It's now Joseph. The pass deflected. Baseline jumper for Deschung, off the glass and in. Kind of took a funny bounce there, but she got it to go.
A nice touch, though, off the glass. It was a high arcing shot.
Phillip with it now. To Jennings. Victor tries to split the zone, goes up. No good, kind of wild shot there. Now Joseph going the other way. Guarded by Victor. Joseph trying to go all the way, blocked by Phillip. The BVI doesn't like that call.
I didn't.
It was very controversial as well.
It could have gone both ways because she had a little hit after she released the shot.
I mean, Phillip's been playing well for the BVI. She had a couple blocks against Jamaica last night as well.
Yeah, it's left to see how the fouling game takes play in this game here today.
Second free throws attempt is good. It's now 5-7 here. BVI advantage. Jennings thought about pulling the tree. Now to Phillip. She gets it low to Nibs Hanley. Drives. Adams there to stop it. Jennings fell. Oh, open down low is Gordon. And quickly the BVI coach called a timeout. Doesn't like what he sees there.
That's probably
7-7 with 6:26 remaining in the quarter.
That's probably a good timeout, Kyle, as his team was starting to get a little sloppy there with their play.
You can't turn the ball over like that and then not get back on defense. Plays like that just compact in the game and lead to easy baskets like that, and you can't really afford it in such.
And it swings momentum. It starts a run for the team. As you can see, good defense, good initial defense on the inside for St. Vincent, and then throwing for the outlet, which led to the easy score.
Both teams have been able to get some easy opportunities. I think both coaches want to tighten up their defense as well early on. Pretty high scoring phase back and forth early on, though.
Yeah, well, you know, they're getting active. Everyone's active. As you can see, St. Vincent's trying to get Adams involved. When they're not, they're trying to get out on a break. For the BVI, the hustle plays. It's all about the hustle plays for the BVI, trying to get second chance points, because as we have seen throughout this tournament, Varsha Adams.
She's had a great tournament, making a very strong case for the all-tournament team, I would suppose.
I'm telling you.
All right, it's Tamara now. Victor. Nibs Hanley in the corner. Pass gets deflected by Gordon there. Knocked out of bounds. Both teams send the same rosters to the floor for the second out of that timeout. Victor sets it up. Almost loses it, does. Caesar tries to find Joseph, but
hustle.
there's a nice play by Jennings.
Yeah, hustle.
She gets it to Phillip. Phillip drives. Jumper, no good. And there's the other Phillip, no good again. Phillip's fighting for it. A jump ball's the call, and BVI won the tip, so the possession arrow is with St. Vincent.
Well, as you can see, a nice get back on the defense by Jennings for the BVI, but wasn't able to convert the both Phillips.
That was what we were talking about during the game. When you turn it over, you can't compact it by not getting back as well.
Yeah.
Caesar with it now. Joseph cutting. Wasn't open. And that's a steal by Victor. Victor's guarded by Caesar and just loses control. Nice anticipation there, but just not able to keep control of the ball going that fast.
Yeah, it was good one-on-one defense as well by Caesar.
Even after falling behind.
Yeah.
That's Adams. Up on Phillip. Pump fake. Oh, and that's going to be a foul on Phillip Toffera. That's her first. Her and her sister both have one early on.
Well, one foul at 5 minutes and change is left to see if they can play smart and not at least get three before the half. because as we have seen, foul troubles have been an issue for a lot of teams in the tournament.
It looks like a good foul as Adam was not able to hit the first. The second one's on its way, and it's good. Now Tam Phillip with the ball. Pass over the head of Jennings.
Another turnover there for the BVI.
5:28 remaining in the quarter. 8-7 St. Vincent advantage. Once again goes down the low to Adams. Ball gets swung around to Caesar up top. No good on three. Rebound Adams. Goes up with it and in.
Adams again. It's about Adams. It's Adams again, getting the offensive rebound and making do of what.
Phillip to Jennings. Nice move there by Jennings. Pump fakes Adams. Now goes up with it. No good. Battle for the rebound comes back to Victor. Nice work there, but she loses control of it. And now it's Joseph. Joseph drives, finds Adams, pumps, now goes from the free throw line. Air ball. Nibs Hanley only comes up with it, but it's St. Vincent. Joseph for three. Off the mark. Gordon with the offensive board. These offensive rebounds early on. Now it's Tamra. Pulls up. Good shot, no good. To Jennings. Tam again. That's Tam Phillip. Nice finish there.
That's a good sequence. After the initial offensive rebound, Jennings was able to find Phillip.
Joseph. Oh, that's the sung in the corner. It's good. Ref says it's a two. Look very close from here. Tam with the ball. Jennings. Just inside the arc. She's got it going early on.
Jennings beginning to pick up her play.
Joseph with it. She dribbles. She pulls up. Doesn't get the bounce. Now Adams with another offensive rebound. She goes up with it. No good. Tam Phillip with the rebound. No good. Jennings. No good. That's Ty Phillip with the board.
And now BVI getting involved in the offensive rebounding. That was 2 offensive rebounds.
And a timeout is called on by St. Vincent. Both teams using one here early on. The score is 12-11, St. Vincent advantage. Early stats, Kino?
Well, as you know, of course, Adams has been it for St. Vincent with 5 points and 3 rebounds as well. But for BVI, it's been Jennings and Phillips. Jennings, she has 5 points. And Phillips, that's Tamara Phillips with 4. So it's a combination with Jennings leading the way for the BVI.
Jennings is shooting the ball well, it seems. I mean, she hit the 3 and then the close, just a step inside the arc. So her jump shot is very on.
As you can see, she's shooting it with confidence, Kyle. And as well, Jennings always seems to be the one getting involved in the hustle plays. She got back on the outlet pass. She's there getting an offensive rebound. And she's like the shortest person on the court.
So, hey, sometimes it's all about the heart.
Yeah, that's all it's about. You can have the talent once it comes with heart.
A couple subs here from BVI as Laverne Fahey on the court for the first time, along with Dyer Malone. Lineup remains unchanged for St. Vincent here 7 minutes into the first quarter. That's the first free throw by Hopper Phillip, and it's good. Second one on its way. She hits them both, and now the BVI has a slim advantage, 13-12, with just 3:10 remaining in the quarter. Joseph. Jennings on the floor again. Up to Victor. Malone, my correction. Malone has space. Gets it loaded. Taft Phillip. Now up to Fahey. Up top to Tam. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. That's Fahey for three, no good. Ball comes out. They sung, and it's recovered by Fahey. Nice hustle again from the British Virgin Islands here. Tam Phillip with it. Fakes, drives. Gets the foul, can't get the bucket to go. Nice effort there.
A good drive and being aggressive going to the basket. But it started with the hustle play by Shaliqua Foy. Made the initial steal, and now Phillip is to the line.
And something to keep an eye on. That's Joseph's second foul here in the first quarter. She's a key factor for St. Vincent. If she's out, that would be huge.
It will be.
Coach deciding to stay with her for now.
A gutsy call by Williams.
And another foul on the floor. Correction, lane violation. On St. Vincent, a little too eager there. Tamara with another chance to extend the lead, and she does. Takes advantage of that lane violation. Now it's Joseph. Gordon to Adams. Adams puts her head down. In and off the glass.
A beautiful sweeping hook off the glass by Adams.
Adams' strong performance early on, as we expected. That's Malone with it. To Jennings. Guarded by Gordon. Pass stolen by Adams. St. Vincent comes the other way. Joseph, just inside the arc. Doesn't get the bounce. Good rebound there by Phillip. Passes to the other Phillip, and there's a foul on the play. Jennings getting bandaged up real quick, right back onto the floor.
She is needed right now. When you talk about talent, Kyle, talent is one thing, but having heart and the guts, and that's what Jennings brings to this BVI team.
She takes a seat as Victor returns to the game right now. Victor now with it, guarded by Joseph. Up to Malone. Malone shoots, no good. Battle underneath. Victor almost came up with it, lost control.
Good sportsmanship there by Adams.
The game as Gordon takes a seat for St. Vincent. That's Cesar with it. She drives, gets blocked by Fahey. No, but a foul, and she's going to the line to shoot two. That foul is on number 13, Shalika Fahey.
As you can hear the chants of BVI.
Cesar, first attempt is good. Tied up here with just a minute 22 left in the quarter. Second attempt's on its way, and it's good. Now it's Tam Phillip with it. Little 1-3-1 look here from St. Vincent. Malone drives. That's Fahey. Spins. Malone. Got it for three.
With some confidence, Malone off the bench.
18-16. Here with 50 seconds left in first. Joseph looks to answer, gets smothered. Now it's Adams again. She drives. And she gets to the line. And let's see who that calls on. That's number 8. Taft Phillip. Her second here in this first quarter.
Well, as you can see, It centers around Adams for St. Vincent.
as she's able to hit the free throw. Second one's about to be taken. Off the mark. Rebound comes out to Victor. 40 seconds left. Victor to Malone. Now to Taft Phillip. 16 on the shot clock. To Fahey. Three-pointer off the mark, air ball. And it takes a deflection off of Caesar, unable to control. Thomas now comes into the game. And down sits Taft Phillip with those 2 fouls. That's Joyanne Thomas for the first time today. Malone off the inbound. She drives up to Victor. That's Malone, but she's no good. But rebound comes out to the BVI. Gets it stolen. Joseph with it now. She's going the other way. 10 seconds left in the quarter. She thinks about pulling it. Now to Caesar. Caesar drives. Up with it. 2 seconds left in the half. 1-0. And that's the end of the first quarter. BVI with a slim 18-17 advantage. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second. Action just about to get underway here for the second quarter. Fahey, Victor, Malone, Thomas, and Tam Phillips, the 5 for the BVI, as Cesar, Desung, Adams, Joseph, and Sam take the court for St. Vincent.
Well, from some interesting stats for St. Vincent, Deshaun is 100% from the field. So you would think they will go to her with her 2 attempts, and she made both with 4 points. Also, Adams, 50% from the field. She's 3 for 6 with 8 points, as she's involved early.
All right, Victor now gets it to Malone. St. Vincent still showing zone. Fahey thought about it. Now to Malone. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it to Victor. And Victor traveled. 18-17 with 9:38 in the half. Cesar to Joseph. Drives baseline. Oh, looks for Sam, had her open. Sam just wasn't ready for the pass down low. But it's Virgin Islands with it now. It's with Tam Phillip. Victor in the corner drives. Gets stopped. Thought about the jumper, now it's guarded in the corner. Phillip. Time on now the shot clock. Looked for Joseph, wasn't ready again. And it's St. Vincent basketball.
That's 2 quick turnovers for the BVI, and not good starting the second.
It's Cesar bringing the ball up. Victor to Joseph. Sam, no good. And that foul is on Cesar, her first for St. Vincent. Phillip to Malone.
They're giving it to Foy, but she is not able to hit thus far in the game.
It's Cesar to Joseph. Sam. Malone almost got in the lane, was unable to. Adams now. She's hacked again. Familiar sight we're about to see. Adams get into the line early on.
Adams seemingly knows how to draw a foul down in the paint. She has tremendous footwork, Kyle.
As she does. She's been performing very well so far this whole tournament. First one's on its way. It's good. Second one's up. No good. Sam gets the offensive rebound. Now with Adams. Spins. This is Joseph. Joseph drives. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Down low to Adams. She goes up with it. That's a clean block by Phillip. And now Phillips with it going the other way. Finds Malone. Able to hit.
Malone with some spark off the bench for the BVI.
2018. BVI lead with 7:48 left in this first half. Joseph gets it to Adams. Guarded by Thomas. Losing control of it, but takes it to Sam. Now it's stolen again by Fahey. She's got 2 with her. It's Malone. Unable to hit that time. Fahey up top to Joseph. Now Malone pulls the trigger off the mark. Sam throws it away. Nice hustle there, but just couldn't find a teammate. And Jennings now comes into the game for Malone.
It's the hustle from the BVI. That's looking good and sharp early, but they have to get a hold on Adams.
It's now Victor. Jennings. Fahey has her time. No good. Rebound by Phillip. She drives. Nice take. Oh, can't get it to go. Off the rim. Now to Fahey. To Jennings. Takes her shot. She's got it going.
The confidence by Jennings.
Cesar. She drives. Joseph pulls the trigger to answer. No good. Battle for the rebound. That's off of Jackson. She's at Jackson's hand. She's in for the first game. For the first time this game. Fahey now drives. Fast break. Oh, nice save there. But it comes out to the BVI. Almost stolen. Phillip was able to control. Jennings just inside the arc. No good. Confidence really going for her. Joseph.
It's getting real intense, Kyle.
Gets a screen from Jackson, goes around it. Gets fouled on the way to the rim. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. The foul is on Joy Victor. Her first of the game.
It's getting real intense as you can feel the intensity.
It's going to take its second timeout.
Yeah, let's give you some stats for the game, Kyle. As you know, Varsha Adams for St. Vincent, she's the leading scorer with 9 points and 3 rebounds, 2 of them being offensive. And she's shooting 43%, 3 for 7 from the field. And Jennings is the high point girl for the BVI, and she has 8 points and only 1 rebound, but she's shooting 50% from the field.
Another thing I see on the stat sheet, early on, Tamara Phillips, 6.8 boards, really doing the work there.
Yeah, as she is. She seemingly is the engine for this BVI team. But coming out of the timeout, we will see.
Jennings went out. Topper Phillips went out. Thomas was able to do a pretty good job defensively on Varsha Adams.
Yeah, she was there, her activity about to disrupt her. A couple turnovers by Adams.
Now Joseph going to the line to shoot 2 out of the timeout. She's got it. Second one's on its way. Another rebound by St. Vincent on the offensive glass. Joseph, no good. Victor to Phillip. To Jennings. Calls a play. Fahey, 7 on the shot clock. Nibs Hanley with a hand in her face, no good. Rebound by Phillip. Shot clock resets to 14. Now down to 8. To Jennings. Pulls the trigger. No good. Another rebound by Cam Phillip, and she's able to convert.
That's 5 offensive rebounds for Phillip.
Strong performance early on from her from the board. Winner gets a place in the 5th place game here. Jackson is fouled. That's going to be on Nibs. And we see Galen Gordon come back into the game as DeLone Sam takes a seat.
This is Jackson's first trip to the line.
She misses. Jennings. St. Vincent still in a zone. Nibs Hanley in the corner. 12 to shoot. Fahey. A lot of contact, no call. Joseph going the other way. Takes it herself and in off the glass. 25-22. BVI advantage here. Fahey for 3. No good. And a cheap foul there.
Foy continues the struggle for the BVI.
Nibs again picking up her second foul in back-to-back possessions. We see Adams check back into the ball game.
She has been getting some open looks. Foy, she's 0 for 4 from the field, 0 for 3 from three-pointer.
Not a good start for her.
Not a very good start for Foy at all.
Harper Phillip back into the game with her 2 fouls. Adams gets it stolen by Jennings. Jennings still with it, keeping it on the sideline, trying to. Nice play there. Just wasn't enough to keep
Jennings once again.
Just getting the ball stolen from Adams. Not afraid to go in there and fight.
No, not at all. That it shows the guts and the heart.
Samro to Adams. Gordon blocked. Jennings comes up with it. And now it's Caesar. Caesar pulls up. No good. Carfro with the rebound. She looks to drive. Now finds, that was
Foy continues
Fahey with the
to
miss.
struggle.
Joseph drives. She goes up. No good. Rebound with Tam. Pushes it to Jennings. She's guarded by 2. Double clutches, no good. Tam with the offensive rebound. And she's able to draw the foul.
And it always seems to be Tammy Phillips. That's Tamara Phillips on the offensive glass.
And that foul is going to be on Basha Adams.
As
Just
you can
her
see,
first of the game.
coming out of that timeout in a second, they have bothered Adams, not able to get nothing going here after the timeout in the second quarter.
Phillip for the first attempts up. Off the rim and no good.
It's a nice competitive game.
Nice to see both of these teams, even being in the consolation round, showing it all. Not able to hit either one of the two. Now it's Caesar with it for St. Vincent. Pushes it up. Missed shot there by Samuel.
As you can see, Jennings not afraid to get in there with the bigs as she was battling on the inside for the rebound.
It's Samuel up top. Adams spins. Misses the layup, pressured there. Second attempt up.
Right back in there to Adams. Adams again staying patient, working on the footwork.
But even on that possession, you see Jennings flying in there, attempting to block the shot. Victor with it up top. It's with Jennings now. To Tafara Phillips. She drives, throws it up, no good. Rebound, outlet to Joseph. And quickly after that, the BVI coach calls a quick timeout. St. Vincent takes a lead. I'm pretty sure.
No one, I seemingly think that's a timeout to tell his team, hey, you got to get back in the open court on the fast break.
We had a similar situation in the first quarter.
As you
where
can,
the fast break happened, and then they had to call the quick timeout.
as you can see, for running the stats for you, they're even. St. Vincent is +2 in points in the paint, but for second chance points, British Virgin Islands has been winning that battle. But the points of turnovers is what's killing the BVI.
Not able to get back in transition. Always a key in a game like this.
And it's a nice game by Tamara Phillips. She has 12 rebounds. She has 8 points. She's 2 more points away from a double-double.
And
Jennings.
the first half.
Yeah, and it's only the first half. Whereas for Adams now, Adams has been the driving force. She has 11 points. She is now in double figures. And it's left to see going forward.
Now Thomas comes back into the game. She gave Varsha Adams some problems, so quick substitution. Both teams out of timeouts for the rest of this first half. Jennings controls. Up to Victor. Now Taft Phillips baseline. Just inside the three-point arc, and it's good. Now BVI retakes the lead, 27-26.
And with that, and with those 2 points, that's now a double-double for Tamara.
Adams to Gordon, no good. Tam with the crossover. She's on the break now. Stolen, but it was a kick ball. Kind of stopping a fast break as St. Vincent had 3 players in front. of the whole BVI team.
But that's good defense by Adams, at least stopping the 3-on-2 for the BVI with a kick ball.
Jennings drives. She throws it up off the glass, no good. Phillip again with the offensive rebound. Gets it stripped from her, but now she comes out. Victor, 8 seconds left. She drives, and that's a foul by Samuel. And that will send them to BVI to the line.
That looked to be a little more than just a personal foul as she gives her a hard shove on the baseline. Probably out of frustration.
Victor now gets the chance to extend this BVI lead right before the break. First one's on its way. Can't get the roll. Second one also no good. BVI struggling from the line early on. Joseph. She's good.
That's a nice double pump there by Joseph.
Once again, 1 point game with 1:28 left in this first half. Victor unable to control the pass from Jennings. It goes out. Another turnover from the BVI.
It's getting real sloppy for the BVI.
And Victor comes out of the game. And in comes Smith for the British Virgin Islands. Oh, pull up. Nice there from Cesar. Saris shot and took it.
Well, that's the cardinal rule. Hand down, man down. As they left Cesar wide open.
Phillip. No good. And a foul on St. Vincent. Correction. The foul is on the British Virgin Islands. And Joseph, now that the British Virgin Islands are also in the bonus, will get the chance to extend this lead. It's up and it's in. Second one's on its way. She's got it. Jennings with it. To Phillip. Gets a screen. Now Phillip drives. Pulls up just inside the free throw line. No good. Rebound Thomas. And the ball gets deflected out of bounds.
As you can see, the BVI is starting to crash the boards.
Cesar with the steal. And then Malone picks up a cheap foul there.
Not good as they are in the bonus.
As you said, they will now get the chance to shoot 2 free throws. And this bonus has extended their lead a bit right before the break with only 46 seconds remaining.
The free throws are a crucial part of the game, and both teams in the bonus, so fouling from here on in, probably not a wise thing to do.
The first one's up. They got it. Second goes up, and it's good. Jennings gonna take it up with just 42 seconds left.
Wise heads-up play by Phillip, knowing that both teams are in the penalty as she puts her head down, and now she's headed to the line.
Phillip just looking to get their team back into this game. That's Samuel's second foul.
Something to watch going forward. Cesar, she's perfect from the line, a 4 for 4. So right now she has it going from the line.
Definitely wouldn't want to foul her in this situation. A little conversation over at the table before we get things back going here.
Both teams kind of evenly matched as St. Vincent is shooting 34%, whereas the BVI is shooting 26. So earlier on, BVI was shooting a higher percentage, but seems like the defense of St. Vincent really clogging up the lane now and not allowing them to get to the paint as they done in the first.
British Virgin Islands using this opportunity to talk to some players as the ref try and figure out something with the clock. Pointing up that. Just 31 seconds here. What would you like to see from both teams to just close out this half?
Well, for both teams, you have to not commit foul. You are in the bonus. Everything from here on in, you will be going to the line. If you're BVI, you do not want the lead to get extended. And if you're St. Vincent, you're gonna try to be aggressive to at least get to the free throw line to try and extend your lead.
All right, Smith to inbound. You're correct. The foul situation now BVI's in the bonus. 10 seconds left. And the shot clock, 9, 8. Smith for 3, no good. Joseph with the board, shot clock off. 18 seconds left in this first half. Joseph scratches Samuel for 3. Adams with the offensive rebound. She goes up, no good. Phillips got 6, 5, 4, 3. Pulls up for 3. No good to end the half. 0.1 seconds left. Not enough time to get a shot off. We need a tip in right here. Jennings battling inside. Just enough time to tip. Tries to inbound. Pass gets deflected. And that's going to bring us to the break. St. Vincent leads 35-27 over the British Virgin Islands.
And sorry for that, Kyle, but running the stats for you here for St. Vincent. We have, that's 2 players are in double figure for points. That's Varsha Adams. She has 11. As Sheldine Joseph, she having a nice game with 10 points and 6 rebounds, 3 assists. What do you see from St. Vincent?
Well, right now, in the end of the second half, they kind of was able to extend their lead by costly fouls from the British Virgin Islands. We saw them a lot at the line towards the end. Other than that, on the British Virgin Islands side of things, I would like to see Jennings get more touches. Her jump shot has been falling early on, but St. Vincent kind of closed her out, so they need to find new looks to get her open.
All right. Well, we will be back with you here at the Multipurpose Complex Gym in Roadtown, Tortola for your Caribbean Basketball Confederation Championships Women's 2015.
Welcome back. My name is Kyle Murphy, and I'm here with Keno Gums as we are just about to get the second half underway. St. Vincent leads 35-27 early on. Keno, what are some of your thoughts and how the BVI can get back into this one?
Well, for the BVI, they have to pick up that intensity that they started the game with in the first quarter. As you said, coming out in the first half, Jennings, she has to get more touches. They have to start trying to get back inside and working on getting the loose balls and picking the hustle game up.
Good to see. We're going to see if they're going to be able to improve that. But on St. Vincent's side of things, what do they got to do to maybe run away with this game and clinch that spot in the fifth place game?
Well, continue to work Adams. Adams has been the driving force for St. Vincent. The inside game with Adams seems to be working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yep. Taff and Tam Phillips, Nibs Hanley, Jennings, and Victor are the five for BVI. Joseph, Caesar, DeSung, Gordon, and Adams for St. Vincent as we're about to get underway here at the multi-sport complex in Tortola. Adams gets it down low early. Oh, finds Gordon. Easy deuce. Nice pass there from the girl.
Nice play
Adams.
Coming out of the locker room in the first half for St. Vincent.
Jennings picks up her dribble. Gives it to Tam. Now to Victor. Pass to Tam gets intercepted by Joseph. She drives. She disses. Almost a block by Jennings, but she fouled. There was a foul on the play. The first one's up. No good. 37-27 early on here in the third quarter. St. Vincent holds the advantage. It's up. No good. BVI in possession now. Once again, we're seeing this 1-3-1 zone look from St. Vincent. Five seconds on the shot clock. Phillip drives. Ball gets deflected. No, it does not. Phillip just lost the handle there.
Very sloppy by too much dribbling by Phillips.
Not a great possession.
Not at all.
Joseph shops, pulls up, off the mark. Now Adams. Adams not able to hit, and now it's Phillip coming the other way. Phillip drives. Up with it off the glass, no good, gets her own rebound. She gets fouled. And that foul is on Nia Samwell. She picks up her third of the game early on here in the half. The first attempt from Phillips is on its way. No good. Second one. It's good. 37-28 now with 8:43 left in the third quarter. Joseph. Gordon at the free throw line. Just from it. No good off the glass. Victor comes down with the board. Jennings drives. Ball gets lost. Adams comes up with it. Joseph. Now Adams, just inside the three-point arc, no good.
Probably stepping out of her range there, Adams, as she was a little inside the three-point line.
BVI with the ball. Phillip. To the other Phillip. That's half in the corner. No good. BVI's going to get the ball underneath the basket. Ball's in the inbound play. 14 left on the shot clock. And that's a foul on the floor. That's on number 10, Galen Gordon, her second. Victor the inbound to Jennings. Jennings gets a screen from Phillip. That's Victor. And she's good from the baseline. 7-point lead, St. Vincent now.
It's a good shot there by Victor on the baseline.
Caesar gets a shot from 3, no good, air ball. Ball just goes out of bounds. Jennings with it. Phillip. To Victor. She drives. Runs into Adam. Throws it up. No good. Last touch by BVI. Adams. Inbounds to Caesar. Caesar to Adams. Puts her head down. Drives. Goes up, no good. Rebound, Phillip, as the BVI heads the other way. Phillip gets bumped. A lot of contact, no call there.
A lot of contact.
Traveling the call.
That's a tough non-call there for the BVI.
Caesar takes it up. Now Adams, free throw lines, back up to Caesar. Back to Adams, gets the ball. Down low, that's Joseph. She's got it. Phillip tries the cross-court pass, no good. Intercepted by St. Vincent. Joseph's going the other way with it. She gets fouled hard. Jennings appears to be shaken up as well, but she gets up quickly.
She's a tough cookie there, that Jennings. But with that one.
That's Jennings' third.
Wow. It's left to see now what the coach does.
Joseph misses the free throw.
Coach looking to keep Jennings in the game.
Jennings with it. Phillip. Looks for the pass. No good. And quickly, British Virgin Islands calls a timeout. What are some things you noticed so far in this third quarter?
Well, as you can see, Thomas is playing good defense on Adams, but they're focusing so much on Adams now. It's freeing up the perimeter shooting for St. Vincent. As you can see, Sheldine, Joseph, and also Caesar, they're getting open looks. Joseph able to drop hers. Where on the other hand, it's a lot of turnovers for the BVI. Coming out in the third quarter, they're looking very sloppy. They have to pick up the intensity and get back to the hustle. The hustle plays in the first half is what stuck and kept them in the game.
Only down 10. So some things, you were saying the hustle plays. Anything else you would look for to get them back in this game before St. Vincent?
Well, they did a nice job in the first half on the boards, especially the offensive boards. They have to get back to that, get back to the second chance points. because out in the fast break, they're not getting back in the open court, and also the turnovers. So points off of turnovers.
Broken Stevenson into the game for the first time for St. Vincent here. Adams with it. Pass gets deflected. And now a foul on Adams, cheaply picking up.
Adams picks up a foul there. Probably wasn't a wise foul.
That's her second. Phillip up top. Gets a screen. Now to Fahy. Up to Phillip. Pulls her shot. She's got it. Nice shot there from Tamara Phillip.
A nice shot there by Phillip at the top of the arc.
Caesar looks for Joseph. Reverse layup, no good. Gordon with the rebound. And that's going to be a foul on Tamara Phillip, her third. Gordon now with the line to extend this St. Vincent lead. First one's on its way. Gets the bounce off the front rim. Second one up, no good. Adams, though, with the offensive rebound. And she's able to get the layup.
Second chance points. And Adams again working on the glass.
Jennings now for three. Short. That's the second pass Adams had like that so far in this half.
A beautiful pass for a big girl.
Phillip now. Tries to. Gordon gets a steal. Oh, nice play there by Phillip. Or it would have been another breakaway. She's going straight to the rim. She gets fouled. Tam Phillip looks to be going to the line to get this game back to within 10 with 4:25 left in the quarter.
Well, as we know, basketball is about runs. And right now, St. Vincent has made theirs. Let's see if the BVI can respond.
Second one's on its way. No good. You need to hit those free throws if you want to make a run.
Especially when you're trailing.
Caesar with it now. To Adams. Adams puts her head down. No good. Joseph misses. Victor to Phillip. Phillip pulls the trigger. And she gets fouled shooting three.
Wow, what a cardinal sin there.
That's a cardinal sin,
yeah.
Fouling a jump shooter.
Especially beyond the arc, as I think she was shooting a three.
Yeah, she gets to go to the line for 3 free throws.
Now she has a chance now to cut it to single digit.
First one's on its way, and she gets it to go. Second one, not able to hit. She gets a third one to go. Good pressure there.
As a total team effort, they're shooting 6 for 11 from the free throw line.
Gordon, a lot of contact, no foul. And that's Taft Phillip. She leads the break. Almost loses control of it. That's Tamara for 3. No good. Adams. Gordon. Adams down low. Cam Phillip goes down, but she's going to get called with the foul.
That's only her second.
Adams from the free throw line. Adams into the banners.
As she tries to save it, goes crashing.
It's now a 12-point lead for St. Vincent with 3:14 left in this third quarter. That's top Phillip from the baseline. It's good. Caesar crosses into the front court for St. Vincent. Offensive foul there. Push off the smaller defender as she sent Jennings flying.
As I think they're in a bonus now, Kyle.
After this one, they need one more.
Oh.
So both teams are shooting the rest of the way of this rest of the quarter. That's Caesar's third of the game. Phillip to Fahey. Now Phillip thinks about it. Jennings pulls the trigger from deep behind the arc. Air ball. Ball's fought for underneath. St. Vincent comes out with it. Joseph. She drives. Oh, finds Gordon cutting. Now Stevenson. Didn't put it down on the floor quick enough as she travels.
That's a turnover there by St. Vincent.
Back-to-back stops here from the BVI.
As I said, it's all about runs. Basketball is a game of runs. And let's see now if BVI can close out the third quarter on a good run.
Now to Phillip. She drives. Fahey fights for it. But if you get in stops, but and doing that on the other end, you can't come back in this game.
Nah.
Stevenson to Caesar. She drives. Pass the fuck as it goes to Adam. It's with Victor. Nice pass to Jennings. And the lead is now single digits.
A nice pass there by Victor as she lost her footing.
Now Joseph. Into the front court. Stevenson. Ball on the floor. Now to Caesar. That's just from close to, no good. Fought for, Adams comes up with it. No good. Still down low, Caesar. And these offensive rebounds are really killing the British Virgin Islands as it leads back up to 10.
As you can see, St. Vincent battling inside. It's a battle on the inside.
Jennings pulls the three. She's got it.
The confidence from Jennings taking that shot as she sinks the three.
Joseph with it now. Just under a minute left in this third quarter. Pat Phillip. It gets tipped forward. It's still with Phillip. Oh! We heard that one from here.
Wow.
Now Phillip's going to go to the line with a chance to cut the lead to 5 just before the end of the third quarter. Nice little spurt here from the British Virgin Islands.
It's all about, that's the game. It's about runs. And right now, the intensity has picked up for the BVI. And now Phillip still alive.
Smith into the game for Jennings. As she gets a little bit of a rest before the end of the fourth. Now this is tough for Phillip. First one's on its way. She can't hit. Once again, free throws seem to be plaguing the BVIs, only shooting 55% for the half. Second, for the game, correction. Phillip. Able to hit the second 6-point ball game. Backcourt
wow.
violation. And now, with 40 seconds left, BVI can get it to a one-possession game with just a three-pointer heading into the fourth. And before St. Vincent looked for the timeout, wasn't able to get it. Phillip with it. Fahy, the three. She's got it.
Oh, finally.
And here comes that timeout.
It's all about runs time. And that's the first three-pointer for Foy.
Well, now, 30 seconds left in the half. Three-point ball game. What do you look for? I mean, BVI gets a stop here, another possession. We could be looking at a tie game going into the fourth quarter play.
We could, but as you can see, they're playing a full court press on St. Vincent, and it has led to about 2 turnovers.
Once again, St. Vincent now, the momentum seems to have shifted a bit. What do you do to look to push it back into your favor?
Well, if I'm St. Vincent now, you have to break the initial full court press and then get in your sets and trying to find Adams again. The inside game has been going for you. They have good, BVI has done good defense on Adams coming out in the third quarter, but you have to try and get the inside game back working as BVI is starting to make that run.
As teams break the huddle here, both teams in the bonus for the rest of this quarter. You got Adams, Gordon, Stevenson, Joseph, and Caesar. And then for the BVI, you got both Phillips, Victor, Fahy, and Smith. And you see the press in play, easily inbounded. Adams dribbling. She gets trapped. Up to Stevenson, 16 on the shot clock. Joseph pulls the trigger from 3. She's no good. Unable to get it is Gordon, and now with 17 seconds left in the quarter, the BVI now has a chance to tie the game going into the fourth. Phillip, Fahy again, same spot, no good. Joseph with the rebound. 5 seconds left in the quarter. 4, 2, 1, goes it up, off the glass, no good. And it's 54-47 St. Vincent.
Good defense there by the BVI at the end of the period.
We'll be right back with stats just before the start of the fourth quarter. Exciting one here so far. All right, we're just moments away from the start of this fourth quarter in the first game of the consolation round here at the Caribbean Basketball Championships from Rotown, Tortola. St. Vincent currently holds a 3-point lead over the British Virgin Islands. Kino, what are some of your thoughts?
Well, some of my thoughts, the field goal percentage has gone up for the BVI, shooting 30% from the field. Also, their hustle game, they have picked it up. Even though they have lost at points in the paint.
Now it's both Phillips, Victor, Fahy, and Jennings are the 5 for the British Virgin Islands, facing Joseph, Samuel, Deschung, Gordon, and Adams as we get this fourth quarter underway. Jennings with it up top. Now to Victor. Victor dribbles. Ball's lost. Last touch by Gordon. It's staying here. 12 on the shot clock. Jennings to Phillip. 8 on the shot clock. To Taffy. To Tammy. No good. Adams with the rebound. Joseph. Pressured by Victor. Now Joseph. To Samuel. Now to Adams. She looks for Gordon. Gordon to Adams. Adams in with the layup. Extends the lead to 5.
As Phillips tried to get the steal.
That's Taffy. No good. Joseph with it coming the other way. Good defense. Unable to hit. And Phillip comes down with the rebound. That's for he. To Phillip. Now Jennings pulls the trigger. She's got it.
Jennings again.
Joseph. Adams. Joseph. Oh, nice take there.
That's a tough layup by Joseph in the heavy traffic.
Tammy with it now. She's going to pull the trigger. Off the mark. Jennings with the rebound. Off the glass and in. 5 straight points here from Jennings. 54-52. Samuel to Joseph. Into Adams. Adams goes up. Off the glass and in.
Right back to Adams. As you can see, they're getting back to what was working as Adams was able to score on the inside.
Jennings to Fahey. Back to Jennings, just inside the arc. She pulls up. No good. Rebound. That's Tammy Phillip.
Another offensive rebound for Phillips. That's Tama.
2-point game here. Pass is thrown out of bounds. Malone and Sam enter the game for their respective teams. DeSung and Jennings. Correction, Victor is going to take the seat here for the British Virgin Islands. 7 minutes to go. 2-point game. Hard to believe this is a consolation round game.
It's playoff atmosphere between these two teams.
Malone in the corner. She spins. Floater up. No good. Off the rim. And that's Phillip again. And I think it's a kick ball violation as the ball will stay down here with the British Virgin Islands. Timeout on the floor.
Well, for both respective teams, Adams again. Adams with a double-double. She has been a double-double machine for the tournament. She has 20 points and 11 rebounds as Joseph chipped in with 15 points and 10 rebounds. She as well has a double-double for St. Vincent. Whereas the spark and the leader has been Phillips. She's also the captain. She has put 19 points and 21 rebounds, 10 offensive. So she has been doing some work on the boards, as well as Jennings, 18 points and 2 rebounds.
Yeah, Jennings also 4 of 7 from downtown. Just some quick thoughts going in this quarter, just out of this timeout. What do you expect? I mean, I think this is a great opportunity. BVI want to play off the inbound and get right back in this game, tie it up.
Well, they're down 2, coming out of timeout. They do have the ball. I would go right back on the inside with Phillips. From the quick 2, you try to go for a quick 2, you tie it up. There's no need for a 3. There's a lot of time in the game. It's left to see what the coach runs out of the timeout.
I just want to see an open shot. If I was the BVI right now, that's what I would need off of an inbound play. It's Jennings with it. Now to Phillip. 4 seconds left. Phillip from deep, no good. Not a great shot out of that timeout.
Well, shot clock.
Joseph with it now. To Samuel, now into Adams. Adams going to work. Finds an open Joseph just inside the arc. Off the mark, Adams with the offensive rebound. Gets blocked by Tammy Phillip. Rebound by Taffy, but Taffy carries the ball.
Yeah, she was looking to throw the outlet pass, but Foy wasn't looking.
Joseph gets deflected. That's always a cheap foul by Samuel there in the backcourt. First team foul of the half, so nowhere near the bonus yet. Could be costly later on. But that is Samuel's 4th foul for St. Vincent, as she's forced to take a seat, and in comes Caesar. Caesar is the starter, so maybe a little earlier than the coach wanted to make that substitution.
Yeah, well, it was the right time as Samuel picked up her 4th. And now Caesar spreads the court for St. Vincent.
56-54, 6 minutes left. For he, battle with Caesar. Now Tammy. 11 seconds on the shot clock. And we have Phillips going to inbound for the British Virgin Islands. It's staying down here. It's now Jennings. Not a great possession there. 56-54. Great action so far. Joseph. Now Joseph drives. Goes up with it, blocked. Fight for the ball, comes out to the BVI. Up to Phillip. No foul call as Sam goes into the fence. Joseph all by herself, stolen by Phillip, and she's able to tie the game down.
Game is tied as Joseph was doubled in the backcourt.
56-56. BVI's bench has just been warned about standing up. Now Joseph with the ball. To Gordon. Adams to Gordon. Gordon no good. Rebound BVI. Phillip with it now. Tamara that is. She goes, pulls up. Off the rim, no good. Taffy with the rebound. The ball's gonna stay down here. 4:52 remaining. 56-56.
As you said, Kyle, it's hard to believe it's a consolation game. It feels like championships. The atmosphere is crazy.
Fajita inbound. Screens down low. Adams deflected the first play. BVI get another chance at running something. Fahey looks to get it in. Gets it to Jennings. And now it's Gordon with the other way. Oh, nice defense there from Malone. Comes up limping. Way to get a hand there and prevent the easy layup.
Yeah, that's good defense in the open court, getting back and poking it away.
Gordon into Adams, a jump shot, no good. Rebound fought for. Still fought for. Jump ball. Possession error will stay here. What a game we had so far.
And it is coming down to who wants it most, Kyle.
Caesar to inbound. Gets it to Sam. To Adams. Adam dribbles. Nice defense by Tammy Phillip. And she's fouled.
This is crazy atmosphere in here, Kyle.
BVI with the ball.
Both teams playing great defense as it's been tied for about 2 minutes or a minute and a half.
56-56, 4:30 left. Winner gets a spot at the 5th place game. Sloppy there. Jennings unable to control. Chance to press though. Joseph gets it. Gordon. Now down low to Adams. Getting to her early. Caesar. Thinks about the shot. Fakes. Drives now. Stolen away. That's Taffy. She's on the break. She's going to be able to finish. And now, BVI with their first lead of the second half. Short limb. Now it's 58-58.
Didn't get back on the break.
4 minutes left. Tammy Phillip with the ball. She drives. Gets it down low. Taffy Phillip can't control it. Now does. And Victor's going to come into the game.
So many fans standing up, Kyle. It's crazy in here. And imagine this is only the first game.
Yep. Consolation round at that. Inbound goes to Victor, just reinserted in the game. 4 on the shot clock. And a bailout call. Not a great foul. That's going to be on number 11.
That's Sam.
Her 3rd. Phillip to inbound. Jennings. Oh, that's open shot from Malone. She's able to hit. That's 3-pointer.
Malone with a big shot.
Caesar with it now. What's St. Vincent's answer? They go down low to Adams. Adams works. Joseph for the answer. She's got it.
Wow.
Back and
right
forth here
back
in the
at
fourth.
Malone with the answer by Joseph. All tied
Jennings
up
with the
again,
ball.
Kyle.
Now with Phillip. Phillip picked up a dribble. Tries the cross-court pass, intercepted by Sam. Good defense there from St. Vincent. Forced pass though. Joseph now. Caesar pulls up. Just inside the arc, no good. Ball battled for. Oh, and what a play by Tammy Phillip to get it up. And she's able to convert the and one. Not the foul you want there.
Not a smart play, as clearly she had a clear view to the basket, and Caesar.
And that's on Caesar.
As she was trailing, she probably should have just let her, as she had a clear cut to the basket.
Now Phillip can extend it to 3 points once again. That's only a second on Caesar, but still a cheap one this late in the ballgame. Phillip off the mark, gets her own rebound. Goes up with it, gets her own rebound again. 10 seconds left. And a foul by Adams.
Phillips is all over.
And that's number 4 on Vasha Adams.
Wow.
Something to look for.
Well,
Vasha Adams been
we have 2 minutes and change left.
also.
And we have an injury timeout on the court, as seems Phillip.
Another thing to note, St. Vincent's already in the bonus with 5 fouls. BVI yet to commit a foul in the 4th quarter.
Wow, that's outstanding defense on BVI's part. And as you said, we have to watch going forward, even though it's the 4th quarter. Vasha Adams, who's the leading scorer with 20 points and 12 rebounds for St. Vincent, she has 4 fouls.
Now a quick opportunity to talk about some things that are plaguing both teams. My biggest issue I see going forward, BVI with the lead right now, but so far this game, they've only shot 50% from the free throw line. If St. Vincent plays a couple fouls and possessions, are very quickly easy to get back into this game.
You could want to take, if you're shooting that poorly from the free throw line, you take your chances. You might, if you want to quote the hacker Shack, or try and foul and get some clock
even
management.
late in the game when you're down, just trying to stop the clock and get an extra possession.
Yeah, it will be something good. We're left to see if the coaches think about it to go.
Extend the game, more possessions. It's still only a 2-point game. Phillip.
She's to the line to try and convert on a 3-point play to extend. Phillips now with 23 points and 25 rebounds. What a game we're seeing here from Phillip in this consolation round.
She's going to the line. She's able to shoot 2. Phillip. She gets this one to go.
As she extends the lead to 3.
Chance here to make it a 2-possession game with just 2:35 left. It's up. And she gets it to fall. BVI still pressing. 2:30. Cesar with it. Joseph. A little too aggressive from Jennings.
That's only their first team foul. But don't want to get over aggressive with the
Jennings
lead.
Fourth. Joseph gets it to Adams. Adams goes to work. Goes up with it.
Nice.
Big time shot.
A little bit of body for the separation and gets her shot off.
Jennings. Jennings travels with the basketball. Once again, 2 minutes left in this one. 2:01. 1-possession game. St. Vincent basketball. Caesar. She drives. Pulls up. Off the mark. Phillip with another rebound. She looks to push. She goes in. Off the rim, no good. Adams with the rebound. Joseph now with it. To Caesar. 1:43. And the foul's on the floor. It's gonna be on Phillip.
If that's number 8, that's Devara Phillips, and that's 4 now on her.
So a couple players with 4 fouls late on in this one. 141. Joseph pulls up, gets fouled. Not a good foul there.
As you can see now, they are picking up these team fouls left and right.
Foul is on Malone. First, second. Joseph not necessarily the person you want to send to the line. Joseph's first attempt. It's up. She gets it to go. Now a chance to tie with 1:39.
That's clutch free throws by Joseph.
We got a tie ball game. 1:35 left. 65-65. That's Victor to Adams. Gets deflected. Good defense there by Phillip. Guyana Antigua, the next game up in this consolation round. Adams with the ball, turns, gets it to Caesar. Caesar pulls up, and once again, they foul a jump shooter on back-to-back possessions.
Wow, and that's Caesar. She's been perfect from the line. You can almost automatically count these free throws.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Yeah. That's true, because down with the game tied now.
Will the pressure get to her? It's good. St. Vincent takes the lead now, 108 in this fourth quarter. Second one's up. She hits them both. Pulled as the other side of the pillow. Now this is Tammy. To Malone in the corner. Tammy has to fight for it. She drives, finds, not able to control, and the BVI turns it over. Victor comes into the game. Down goes Faye. Ball gets loose. Caesar's able to cover. Caesar to Gordon. Gordon down low. Off the glass and in. Big shot there. And the British Virgin Islands take a timeout. Now down 4.
Wow.
BVI did a lot of work to get back into this game. You think they have it left?
From what I'm seeing, they have a good chance with about 45 seconds on the clock, but they have to get the ball out of the hands of Caesar. She's controlling, breaking the full court press. She's running the clock and working the clock management, and now they have a 4-point lead with a chance to close it out. Out of this timeout, BVI has to get something going quickly.
I mean, there's 45 seconds left in the game. Do you go for a 3?
No. Remember, you are in the bonus. So I would drive it hard, go to the basket, put your head down, see if you can get to the line, see if you're trying to get an and one play. You remember, 3 can go the tough way. You get an and one.
I think there's no debate this. I want Tammy Phillip with the ball here for the British Virgin Islands.
That's no debate. That's no debate at all. She has been good. She has been getting to the line. She has been hitting her
maybe
foul shots.
A driving kick if she can get Jennings open. But she's got to have the ball in her hands, penetrate, and get something going.
Yes.
Initiate the offense.
Well, we will see if the coach sticks with what we stick with, Carl, and give Phillip the ball. It's left to see coming out of this timeout.
Drew up a play in the huddle there. Jennings to inbound. Look to get it to Phillip. Now it's Malone. Not a great shot, but she is fouled.
And that's good.
That's
timing.
That's Shaquila Fahy. She'll be able to go to the line to shoot 2.
A chance to cut the deficit to 2 with a lot of clock time left.
Off the mark. Once again, BVI has been plagued by their missed free throws all game long.
Not looking good coming down the stretch.
Second one's on its way. No good. Jackson with the board. 40 seconds left. And 8 seconds off of the missed free throw gets the BVI another chance.
Wow. The pressure of the defense.
St. Vincent's still looking for its first win here in this CBC championship. Phillip with the ball, a little behind as she regains possession. 30 seconds left. Down 4. Gets it to Victor. Victor pulls up. No good. Tip in. She gets fouled. Can't get it to go. That's Taffy Phillip going to the line. Once again, these free throws are huge.
Here you see, they are where, that's where
And
free throws.
Key to note, that was on Vasha Adams, her 5th. She fouls out of this ball game.
I know it's only seconds, but that might be crucial for St. Vincent, because if Philip now can hit both free throws, they'll be down 2. And as we know, Varsha has been the workhorse on the glass.
The whole tournament for them. And rebounds might be easier to come by on a missed shot.
So if you're St. Vincent, let's say Phillips hits both foul shots. We're expecting the press. We have seen BVI pressure them in the backcourt. What do you do if you're St. Vincent?
Well, I think you have to expect that BVI is going to foul. Maybe wait a couple seconds, see if they can get a steal, but they're going to foul. So the key is to get it to your best free throw shooter, whether it be Joseph or Caesar. Preferably Caesar has been lights out this game from the line, and keep that momentum going. And then you just play free throws. 2 for 2, 2 for 2. You don't want to go you don't want to miss a free throw there, and then they come back with a chance to get it to a one-possession game.
That's true, Kyle. But it all starts with Phillips at the line. If she can sink both, as Foy, who subbed out, just initially missed her free throws.
The shot clock's going to be off the rest of the way. Phillip. Not what you want to see there. Just a little out of routine. Dribbles it off of her shoe. First one on its way. No good. That's 3 straight missed free throws from the BVI.
Probably a little fatigue or the pressure of the moment.
Phillips, second one. Unable to hit. Rebound, Tammy. That's another rebound for her. To Fahey from dead center. No good. Rebound fought for Joseph with it. She's fouled.
It's looking very bleak here for the BVI.
Missed free throws. How many times do games come down to that?
As we can see, that's what you constantly hear in preaching. Free throws crucial, and down the stretch, that's 4 missed free throws under the minute period.
Joseph. And on the other end, Joseph's able to hit. Extend the lead to 5.
And I think they're out of timeouts, the BVI.
Both teams out of timeouts. No good. Battle for the rebound. And that's a foul. Not good there because BVI is in the bonus. You got Tammy Phillip going to the line right now.
Wow. Not a good foul by St. Vincent, as they probably think that the game is out of reach, but we know basketball, 11 seconds is a lot. And if Phillips can sink both.
First one's on its way. Gets one to go.
Gets a friendly roll there, friendly bounce.
Take them how they come, though. Yeah. And he's shooting like they are
they
from the
are
free throw
needed.
line. St. Vincent would still have to miss free throws on the other end. It's good. She hits them both. The press. Jackson. She gets fouled.
And now Jackson heads to the line. Good.
Jackson without a free throw attempt so far in this tournament.
Good use of the clock. Remember, if Jackson...
And then that's number 5 on Taffy Phillips. Big loss. She's been played well all game.
Yeah,
Jackson, first one's good. And huge free throw there.
Yeah,
extended to a 2-possession game.
And they are out of timeouts.
No good. Tammy with the rebound. She's driving. Gets it in the corner for 3. No good. Ball's loose. And that's going to be the end of this one. St. Vincent gets its first victory here at the CBC Championship.
Also in consolation round, what a gutsy win for St. Vincent, making more plays and hitting their free throws down the stretch.
That really what it came down to in this one. Kino, give us some quick stats before we prepare for the next game.
Well, some stats. Although Varsha Adams, she fouled out of the game, she was able to will and give a monster game of 22 points and 14 rebounds, as it was a collective effort. Gordon, that's Giselle Gordon, gave 11 points. Also, Caesar had 11, and Sheldine Joseph with 21 and 10. Whereas on the other end, a nice output by Phillips. That's Tamara Phillips with 27 points and 28 rebounds and 9 assists, 1 assist shy of a triple-double. That's doing the work. Also 18 points from Jennings, and Tafara Phillips as well added a good amount with her 5 points and 11 rebounds.
All right, you heard it here. St. Vincent 71, British Virgin Islands 67 in the first round of consolation play. We'll be back at 4:15 for the next game.